Hello students of class 7. So today I am going to start a new topic and the name of the topic is laws of exponent. So here I will discuss about the different laws of exponent. So what happen if base is given and power is given, and if there are two expression are multiplied or divide. Okay, so how to calculate how to calculate it. Okay, the simplest way is using laws. So there are different law. So first of all I am discussing the first law, and the first law is if x is a rational number and a and b are whole numbers, then we can write x to the power a into x to the power b is equal to x to the power a plus b. So if this expression is given, that means see here the base is same and the power is different, and between both of them we have a symbol, that is multiplication symbol. Okay, so we can write it as x to the power a plus b. That means if the base is same and the power are different, then we can add the powers. Okay, so this I am going to explain using an example. So see in example, 2 to the power 3 into 2 to the power 5. If I expand 2 to the power 3, then 2 is multiplied with itself 3 times. Similarly, if I expand 2 to the power 5, then I have to write 2 and it is multiplied with itself 5 times. So all over I can say here we have how many 2's? The total number of 2's is equal to 8. That means this can be written as 2 to the power 8. Okay, so this is one method. Okay, here we are expanding and we are writing again in the exponent form. Okay, in exponent form. So we can use the first law also here. So how to use the first law? See, as you can see, if you compare the two things, you can easily understand. Here the base is same. That means here also the base is same, x, and the power is different. So what we have to do? We have to write 2, because the base is same. We can write only one base, and in power we have to add the two numbers. So we will write 3 plus 5. So 2 to the power 3 plus 5 will be what? 2 to the power, it will be what? 2 to the power 8, which is the answer when we are expanding the numbers. Okay, so we can apply this law when we see that the base are same and the power are different, and between the two expression there is a multiplication symbol. Okay, so come to the next property. The next property is if x is a rational number and a and b are any whole numbers such that a is greater than b, then we can write then we can say x divided by x to the power a divided by x to the power b is equal to x to the power a minus b. Here see the symbol is what? Division. So when the base is same and the power is different and a should be greater than b, that means this power should be greater than that the denominator's power. Okay, so here we can do what? We can do subtraction. So whenever there is a division symbol, we have to subtract the power. Whenever there is a multiplication symbol, we have to add the power. You can remember like this. See, whenever we do multiplication, then also answer will become what? Bigger than the previous number. Similarly, when we do addition, then also we get what? Bigger number. But when we do division or subtraction, we get the number as a smaller number than the previous one. So you can remember like this. When we are doing division, we have to use subtraction because they are doing the same thing. Similarly, when we are doing multiplication, we have to remember that the power should be what? The power should be added. Okay, so here see, I have taken example. So 2 to the power 4 2 to the power 5 divided by 2 to the power 3. See here, base is same. Okay, like this, compare it with this expression. Base is same and power are different, and the first power is greater, means the power in the numerator is greater than the power in the denominator. Okay, so 5 is greater than 3, so we can apply the law. Okay, so at first I am not applying the law. I am first doing what? I am first expanding the given expression. So 2 to the power 5 can be written as how many times? Yes, 2 is multiplied with itself 5 times. Similarly, 2 cube can be written as 2 into 2 into 2. It can be multiplied 3 times. So see, when 2 get cancelled, only 2 number of 2's will be remaining. So we can write it as 2 to the power 2. Okay. So this way I am expanding here and I am getting the answer as 2 to the power 2. Now we will apply the law. So according to the law, what I have to write? I have to write the base first. So base is what? 2 here. Okay. So in power I have to subtract the power. So 5 minus 3. 5 minus 3 will become how much? Yes, it will become 2. So see the answer. Answer is same. So see, while doing expanding, we can also do using expanding. But what happened in expansion? See, if there is a bigger power, suppose 2 to the power 30, then it will be not possible to expand 2, or it will be very lengthy if we write 2 how many times? 30 times. Okay. So what is the best way? What is the easier way? We can apply the second law. Okay. So this is the second law. So this is the second law. So here we can apply the law. So next is the third property here. If x is a rational number and a and b are whole numbers, then we can write x to the power a whole to the power b is equal to x to the power a into b. Okay. So see here what we are doing. Base is x is any rational number, a and b are whole numbers. We can multiply these numbers. Okay. This law suggests that we can multiply the powers. If the power is written like this, then we can multiply the power. Okay. So see example, 2 to the power 3 whole to the power 2. So I am not using the law first. I am just expanding it and I am solving. See, 2 to the power cube will be 2 into 2 into 2 and it will be 8. And 8 to the power 2 will be what? 8 into 8, it will be what? 64. Okay. So see here, now I am applying the law. So according to the law, what we can do? We can multiply the power. So see, I am multiplying the power. So 3 multiplied by 2 will be what? 6. So 3 to the power, 2 to the power what? 6. So if you expand, if you write 2 how many times? 6 times. Okay, you will get the answer. See, 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8. Similarly here, 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8. So 8 into 8 will be how much? 64. Okay, so you can apply this law whenever there is 2 power. That means above power again 1 power is there, or you can say above one exponent another exponent is there. Then you can multiply the powers. Okay. So the next law is law number 4. If x is a rational number other than 0, then x to the power 0 will be 1. That means there is a rational number and in the power if 0 is present, then we can write it as 1. Okay. That means if we write 2 to the power 0, then it will be what? 1. If I write 2 by 3 is a rational number and in power if 0 is present, then we can write it as 1. So why I am writing 1? See, I am explaining it. So I am taking example 2 to the power 3 divided by 2 to the power 3. So see, here we can apply law number 2. In law number 2, we have seen that if we divide two rational number, if the base is same, then we can subtract the power. Okay. So it is written in the law. You can go through that law again. See, we can subtract the power. So 3 minus 3 will be what? 0. Okay. So 2 to the power 0. So we don't know the value of 2 to the power 0. But see here, if I don't use the law and I am expanding it. Okay, I am expanding it. So in numerator, for this one I have to write what? 2 how many times? 3 times. Similarly, in denominator, I have to write how many times? 2? Yes, 3 times. So all 2 will get cancelled. See. So 2 ones are 2, again 2 ones are 2, 2 ones are 2. So finally the answer will be what? 1. Because all are 1, when 1 is multiplied, finally we will get what? 1. So we can say that 2 to the power 0 is 1. Okay. So here also see, I have written what? X to the power 0 is equal to 1. What is x? X is a rational number, but it is not equal to 0. It is mentioned in the law that the base should not be equal to 0. Okay, this is a rational number, but it should not be equal to 0. So 2 is also a rational number. Okay, you know 2 is a rational number because 2 can be represented as 2 by 1. Okay, so it is a rational number, and rational number to the power 0 is equal to, finally we got what? 1. Okay, so remember it. Next is law number 5. If a and b are rational numbers and m is any whole number, then we can write like this. Here see what is happening. The base are different and the power is same. But in law number 1, what this was opposite. In law number 1, we have seen that the base is same and the power are different. Here base is different. So what we have to do? We have to multiply the base and we have to write the common power. Common power, that means m you have to write only one time. Common power, that means we have to write only one time. So see, I have taken one example. See here, base are different and power are what? Same. So what we can do? First of all, I am expanding it. See, if I expand it, I will get 2 square will be 4. 2 2s are 4 and 5 can be written as 5 into 5. 5 into 5 will be 25. And you know 25 4s are is what? 100. Okay, so I am getting 100 when I am expanding it. Now I am applying the law. Which law? Law number 5. So according to law number 5, we can multiply the what? Base. We can multiply the base. So here see, multiply the base. 2 5s are. 2 5s are will be 10. 2 5s are is 10, and we have to write the common power. Common power is m. So here common power is 2. You have to write power 2. So 10 to the power 2 means 10 into 10. So 10 into 10 is what? 100. Okay. So got it? So see here we are applying the law, this law number 5, where the base is different and the power is same. So next is law number 6. If a and b are rational numbers and m is any whole number, then a to the power m by b to the power m is equal to a by b whole to the power m. For example, see, I have taken one example. 4 square divided by 7 square. Base is different, power is same. Division symbol is there, so we can apply this law. Okay, because here also a and b are what? Divided. So a is divided by what? B to the power m. A to the power m is divided by b to the power m. So see here we can write this as 4 square whole divided by 7 square. Again 4 square can be written as 4 into 4, and in denominator 7 square can be written as 7 into 7. Finally we can write 4 by 7 into 4 by 7. Okay. First 4 with the first 7 and second 4 with the second 7. Okay. So all over we can write in exponent, we can write it as 4 by 7 whole square. We know that we can write this expression as exponent, so 4 by 7 whole square. Okay. So finally see this one. Okay. This can be written as like this. So 4 square by 7 square, if the numerator power, if the power in the numerator and the denominator are same, then we can write the power as common. Okay. Common power. So here also what we are doing in this law, we are taking the power as common. Why? Because the power is same in the numerator and denominator. So we can write whole bracket and the power will be same, common power. Okay. So next come to the last law, law number 7. If x is a rational number and a is any whole number, then we can write x to the power minus a is equal to 1 by x to the power a. That means if there is any negative number, you can say in the power, we can write it as like this. Okay, a is any whole number. Okay, so we can write 1 by x to the power a. If suppose the answer, you got the answer as 2 to the power minus 3, so you can write it as 1 by 2 to the power plus 3. Okay. So the last topic of this chapter is scientific notation. So any number we can express in scientific notation. So what is the scientific notation? See, k into 10 to the power n. Any number, suppose any 2-digit number or 3-digit number, we can express it in scientific notation. So k into 10 to the power n is scientific notation, where k can take the value from 1 up to what? Up to, we can say, 9. It should be less than 10. The value of k should be less than 10 and the value starts from 1. Okay. into 10 to the power n. N is an integer. We know integer means what? -2, -3, +3. Okay, any negative or positive values, but it should not be in fraction. Okay, so now see, I am taking one example, 54,000 kilometers. Okay, so I have to express this number as a scientific notation, in scientific notation. So 54,000 kilometer can be written as 54,000.0. Okay, now I will shift the decimal place, means decimal point. So I will shift the decimal point towards the left side. Why I am shifting to the left side, I am explaining it to you. So I am going one place, then 2, then 3, then 4. So finally my decimal will be here. Okay, so finally I will get what? 5.4. Okay, so these zeros, I will not write these zeros. Okay, but I have to remember the places. So how many places I went to left hand side? Yes, 4 places. So you have to write multiply 1, after 1 I have to write how many zeros? 4 zeros, because I am going how many places? 4 places. Okay, so see here, this number we can express as 10 to the power 4. We can write in short 10 to the power 4, because if we expand 10, we can expand 10 to the power 4. We can write 10 into 10 into 10 into 10. That means we will get finally 10,000. Okay, so here the number is 5.4. See, when we multiply 5.4 with 10,000, again we get what? Again we get what? 54,000 again. Okay, so we are just converting this number into scientific notation. So here I am placing the decimal here, because if I do like this, then this number is 5.4. See, you compare this one with your scientific notation, that is k into 10 to the power n. See here, this is same. Okay, this is same like this. And k, you know the value of k? K should be from 1 and up to, we can take 9. Okay, we cannot take 10. So the value of k lies between these two numbers. So you have to check the value of k. K is what? 5.4, and 5.4 lies between these two numbers or not? Yes, k lies between these two numbers. So that's why I am shifting the decimal point towards the left, and see how many places? 4 places. If I do 3 places, what will happen? I will get 54.0. Okay, but this 54 is greater than, see, 10. I want the number should be less than 10, and it can be 1, and it can be 2, it can be 3. Okay, it lies between these two numbers. So that's why I have to shift the decimal places to how many places? 4 places. Okay, so let us do some more questions from exercise. So see, I'm doing question number 4b from chapter checkup. So this number can be written as like this, point then 0. Okay, so I have to shift the decimal towards the left side. Okay, again, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means I have to go 6 places. So see, the number will become 7.03. Why I am writing 7.03? Because another number is there. Okay, but in our previous example there is no number, so I have written only 2 numbers, that was 5.4. But here I have to write 7.03, because after 0 one digit is there. Okay, if it would have 0, then we can also skip that one. Okay, if it would have 0. Okay, but we have to write this number 7.03. So see, 7.03, and how many places we went to left hand side? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you have to write into 1. After that you have to put how many zeros? 6 number of zeros. So we can write this 10 to the power 6, and this is 7.03. So see, this is the scientific notation. According to the definition, this number should be between 1 and 10. And yes, this is what? 7.03, which is present in between 1 and 10. Okay, and this is 10 to the power 6, and 6 is an integer. Okay.